This is a wizard's wand. It's not a magic wand. It's a wizard's wand. And I'm wearing a wizard's robe. And you're all now creators. Does anybody here feel that they're not creative? No, nobody feels that way. Well, that's terrific. Well, you feel you're not creative. You are not. The reason why I put the masks on the table was because sometimes people are a bit shy in being involved in a group, you know, or if I said we're going to do a group game, oh no, I hope he's not going to ask us to do whatever. So I put these masks on the table. And so if you would all pick one, we'll just do this in 5 minutes. It might take 5 minutes to just put it on.
Yes, that's what you want.
Does everybody have one? I'll let you pick one. Unfortunately, because you're late, you're all remembering. I really think that you could learn how to be creative. Yes.
Yes.
How many yeses? Raise hands.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to tell you something that you're not going to want to hear. It's not true. You cannot learn how to be creative.
It's something
It's something that we all have within us. Everybody is born with it. And I'm sure if I point out to you that there are things in your life that you're very creative with, whether it's dressing, picking out clothing, making saris, preparing food, but there's some aspect of your life where you have a medium of creativity. It doesn't have to be using paints. It doesn't have to be using pens. It could be poetry, it could be cooking, it could be any number of things where you have creativity within you. Does this make sense to you? I mean, children are a great example because they're born with all these capacities. I worked in early years with children that were +3. And I observed them. I had a lot of equipment and resources, and I brought in paint. And they had a lot of fun with it. But what they ended up doing in a very short period of time was creating white flint. I don't know if you've had that experience, but when you mix all the colors together, they get to be dark brown, dark purple, dark green. They enjoy it, they love it, they don't know any better. So my thing was, well, how can I support their creativity to, bring it up a level? Well, to teach them how to mix colors and make colors and not contaminate it. So if they're dipping it in green, and then they want to use yellow, we know that's going to make blue, right? We know yellow and green is blue. But perhaps we don't want to create that. So I taught them to wash the brush with some water, and then get in some cleaner water, and then to blot it off, and then use another color. And once they learn how to do that, it opened up a whole new world for them, and they created colors. And there's a lot of learning that you can do with children by teaching them how to create colors. In fact, you can fulfill all the learning outcomes. Mike? Do that. So that's That's it. I can't move with them. So I thought what I would ask you to do, to prove that you are creative, is to assist you, scaffold you, in doing something creative, using the paints that are on the table. And I'm just trying to figure the dynamics of how we can accomplish this, because I've got paper here and there's no paper on the table. So I think it would be easier if I tore up a bunch of sheets and you help yourself. I'm surprised I didn't get an assistant. Usually in Pakistan I always get an assistant to help me plug something in the wall. I'll give you a whole bunch. So if anybody could take one piece of paper. Fold it in half or fold it in half. I'm going to demonstrate. It's really simple. Now, these are very hard plastic, so you just can't squeeze it. You got to sort of do that. Somebody has started. You have to actually give it a squeeze. And you're carrying on having a ball. But what I would like you to do is to put like 1 or 2 drops. I put them near the middle. You can put them wherever you want. But not to put too much on, because it will get messy. And if it does get messy, I have some cloths, moist cloths. Any color you want.
This one.
No, there's many. You notice you can't shake it. You gotta shake it. Actually, you just have to turn it upside down and So have we all? Yes. Oh, you've done that. Fold it in half. Yeah. And when you fold it in half, then spread the paint. And if you get paint on you, I have a wet rag. That's a Did you get a large piece of paper? Yes, I did. What you do is turn it over and make a print. Yes. We all have to do it. You have a large piece of paper on the table. Turn it over. You can do it from here.
Yeah, this got first prize.
We made an app.
So now you have an idea.
Watercolor, we don't know what it is, but it's colorful.
The one I really like that I find very interesting.
This is
Now, you want to do this again now that you know what we're doing? Yeah?
Yes.
No, yes?
Yes.
You don't want to. You want to.
Yes.
Would you want to do this again now that you know what we've just been through?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Each person.
Yeah. Let each person do it again. If you don't want to do it, then you can just watch. So we have enough paper to do it again. And I'll look this at it, right? Let me stop. Yeah. Children love to repeat things. Pass it around.